Hello, and welcome to Lesson 3 on Importing in Freezerworks 2015. In this lesson, we're going to do a little bit of a change to Lesson 1. We're going to show you how to import samples and aliquots, but this time we are going to import them into locations into Freezerworks, whereas before we created aliquots from our 10 samples based on the number of aliquots per record. This time we're going to do that as well, but we're also going to assign locations in Freezerworks. So let's go ahead and show you the spreadsheet that we're going to import. And as we can see here, it looks a lot like the one in the first example. 10 sample IDs. This time we're using 50,000, 50,001, and so forth. So all we've changed is the sample ID numbers. We have the same number of aliquots. So we're going to go ahead and create samples and aliquots during the import, but we're also going to assign locations to these aliquots, and they're going to be assigned in the same order as the spreadsheet, as we see here. So we want to go ahead and, as usual, save our file as a TXT or a CSV, and we've done that here, as you can see. So let's go ahead and do the import. We go to Sample Management, Import Data. Let's go ahead and go to our import that we created before. These are the fields that we line up the way that we had it before, as you can see. Sample ID, import, sample date, and so forth. Number of aliquots total is our last field. It's a tab delimiter. Now over here at Import Settings, as you may remember, we added aliquots before, and we automatically created them based on the number of aliquots in that number of aliquots field. We're going to do that the same thing, but now we're going to click this one as well, Interactive Auto Assign Aliquot Positions, and we will be prompted to go ahead and assign those aliquots we create to freezer locations. So let's go ahead and do the import now. Find the aliquot. Here's the and we'll find the spreadsheet. Here it is here. Let's go ahead and open it. And Interactive Auto Assign brings us this window. We select our freezer. Let's go ahead and go back in the demo physical like we did in example 2. Let's go to the top shelf, and let's go ahead and assign into box 3. Remember, box 3 is empty, and we'll start at A1. So we are going to create those aliquots and then assign them in the order that they appear on the spreadsheet, beginning at rack A, box 3A1 for our top shelf in demo physical. Press OK now, and Freezerworks will now write the import data, generate the samples, generate the aliquots. And here they are. We have 10 samples created, 55 aliquots. Let's go ahead and look at the import file, and here they are. Here's our 10 sample IDs. We have our number of aliquots here. We have it, let's go ahead, we have it, there we go, we'll sort it 5,000 to 5,009, 1 to 10. Okay, and here's our 55 aliquots, another way of looking at it from an aliquot level. And so let's go ahead and let's look at the first aliquot sample, 5,000. We had 1 aliquot stored, and as you can see, this time we actually have a freezer location for that 1 aliquot. Then we go to the next record, 50,001. We have 2 aliquots. 50,002 will have 3 aliquots. And if we want to look at this from the box location, let's go ahead and do that. We can come over here to Sample View Inventory, Explore Freezers. Let's go to Demo Physical, Top Shelf, Rack A, and here's box 3 is now filled in as well. And here are our aliquots located, and we have displayed them by the sample ID. So 50,000 is the first one. 1 aliquot there, 50,001, 2 aliquots here, and if we go in here we can see 5002. Here's our 3 aliquots, here's the one that I clicked, and so forth. So this is how we can import that same file and assign aliquots with freezer locations.